Alright, now I was just reminded of something, and so I have to kind of address it. Let's just go to the Getty. Occupy the Getty. But what I'd like to just say is that this guy reminded me of something here. He talked a little bit about Nimrod and the pre-flood and how they brought in all that bestiality and all this stuff and what's going on. Now, let me just try to piece together a little bit of what made me a SJW a long time ago. And of course, it's all the images of how these animals are brutalized in industrial farming. We can't take it. It makes people insane. And it's definitely got a point there. But what my point is going to be is that the whole point of the Aboriginal people, like some of them, when they kill the animal, or even when you see a jaguar kill an animal for food, they really appreciate it, and they understand that that animal had to die, and that it hurts. It's going to hurt. This is called a sacrifice. You know, it's going to hurt. And the problem with our industrialized farming is that no one has ever killed an animal. Like, I couldn't even kill a crab. As much as I would love to eat crab, there's no way I could throw one of those exquisite beasts. I went to the store the other day and I looked at it, and it had these little flickering, like, feelers on its face. And he was looking at me and walking around, and I was like, there's no way I could take that home and kill it. In lukewarm water even. I don't care. I just couldn't do it. So it takes reverence, is what I'm saying. It takes a lot of reverence to deserve to eat the flesh. It takes reverence, and you got to have a little bit of pain. Even if it's just emotional pain, you're going to have to feel that pain to deserve that meat. And this is what our culture is lacking since the Industrial Revolution, is that there are people that don't feel any pain. Like, we can just go and eat 5-10 burgers, and we didn't have to see that thing die, or we didn't have to say goodbye to an animal that we loved, or anything that people in farming know, or Aboriginal, or whoever hunts. They understand it's going to take you some fucking pain. Cold heart, man. But you don't want to have a cold heart. We have developed cold hearts. I would say when I watch those cooking shows, some of the kindest, nicest people are the people that are the ones that slaughter humanely the animals, because there is a certain sort of a coldness that comes when you just keep eating meat and you don't know where that comes from. You don't care. You didn't do it. You didn't sacrifice nothing. You didn't sacrifice your heart. You didn't shed a tear. So this is what would regulate the population. You want to regulate the population? Get rid of the industrialized farming of animals. Make it more expensive to buy meat. Make the meat have a wonderful existence. Make all meat have a wonderful existence, and guess what? There will be less, and then there will be better quality humanity, better quality people, because we've been eating meats that have been absolutely wonderfully treated. Wouldn't that be better? Then you get less people, and you get a better quality. Isn't that what life is all about? Jesus. So I just wanted to say that because he reminded me of Nimrod and the civilization that is already here back again. And we saw this for decades and decades, but especially after even Julia Child. What did she talk about? The lard and the fryers. When she talked about French fries. And she said that she would hope that people would just stop doing it, but they never did, because they started to put in that hydrogenated oil into the fryers, which is very bad French, and it changed the French fries. She said she just never ate them. But she was hoping that people would just follow her lead, and guess what? People don't follow the lead of anybody. Here you go. Watch the 1995 clip, Julia Child on McDonald's French fries. Okay? That's going to give you. She said that the tallow was what we used to fry in. That's why everybody was good looking and slim. Everybody had a healthy glow to them. Now, with the LED lights and all this stuff, everybody looks like a bleached out piece of paper. Or some sort of a highly moisturized silicone slab of grease. Gross. We want the tallow. We want animals treated very well up until they have to go. And we need the reverence. We need to have reverence and thankfulness, sacrifice, a little bit of pain. A little bit of pain. Now you see the commercials, it's just a mockery and just a disgusting thing. Everybody's eating stuff that is oozing out everywhere, and then they're fat and proud of it. Now that should be not only illegal, it should be insane asylum. We're living in a insane asylum with no help.